If one does not know the port to which one sails, no wind is favorable. This is a quote from Seneca. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Monday edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about having a DMP. To get right into it, a DMP is a definite major purpose, okay? 2% of people have a definite major purpose, okay? So let's just go in. A definite major purpose, whether you're self-employed or just a person or whomever, is something that you are, it is your life's purpose. It's what you, it's a distinct, specific thing that you have come to do. For example, I read somewhere, and I think if you're self-employed, this is definitely a company you can look up to and we all know about, is Google. I read somewhere that their definite major purpose is to be the number one provider of internet search services. And if you really look at that definition, the number one provider of internet search and related services, you'll see that they're incredibly successful at. That's their definite major purpose. Okay, why is it important when you're self-employed? It's important because it charts your course, okay? If you have a definite major purpose, you won't just accept just anything. When you don't have goals, you'll just accept anything because you have no general direction. That goes back to the Seneca quote. If one does not know the port to which one sails, no wind is favorable, okay? And if you don't know who Seneca is, he's worth Googling. You'll definitely get a blast of wisdom if you Google him, okay? This is super important to think about because if we won't get to a destination if we don't have one. And a definite major purpose is different than a goal, because a goal is just something, okay, my goal is to make $1 million. Once you get the money, that's it. A purpose is it's more expansive than that. It's good too, like when you become self-employed, to start with your definite major purpose and exit your company when you've accomplished a definite major purpose. Like for example, your definite major purpose, you might be a nurse, a self-employed nurse who just goes around those people. You could be, my definite major purpose is to nurse employees back to nurse lawyers back to, let's say you're a nurse who just helps lawyers, or you're just a massage therapist who helps athletes. Like you could say, okay, I'm a massage therapist who helps, you want to nurse 100,000 athletes back to health. That's your definite major purpose, and it guides what you do, okay? Because this is really important to think about, because if you just don't know where you're going, you're probably not going to get there, as weird as that sounds, okay? And I want to give you another example of definite major purposes. I knew a guy who, when I was younger, he wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. And one day I was at basketball camp with him, and he was just dribbling between his legs for a good, a minute. And I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. And what ended up happening, 10, 11 years go by, or whatever, 6 or 7, I don't know exactly how much time went by. He ends up becoming a Major League Baseball player, and this person I'm talking about is Dansby Swanson. The current shortstop for the Atlanta Braves. I went to basketball camp with him, and I saw someone, his definite major purpose was to become a baseball player. He said that's all he wanted to do from the time he's grown up, and guess what? He's a baseball player now. This is the power of having a definite major purpose, okay? Think to yourself on this Monday as you go into work, what's your definite major purpose, and is what you're doing that's supporting your definite major purpose. And it doesn't always have to deal with work. It doesn't always have to be related to work. It could be something else. Your definite major purpose could be to be the first one in your family to graduate from college. Your definite major purpose could be the first person in your family to move out of the state. Your definite major purpose could be anything. Your definite major purpose could be the first person in your family or whatever to live overseas their whole life, okay? It could be anything. There's something that calls out to you. It's important to have your own dream in life, because if you don't have your own dream, people are going to bring dreams to you. They're going to create the dreams for you. And so with your life to be good, if you want your life to be good, this is one of the secrets, okay? Having a definite major purpose. Only 2% of people have a purpose, okay? Having a purpose brings so many good things into your life. It simplifies your life. It makes your life better, faster. And not having a purpose, there's a lot of bad things to your life. It can end good things. I've seen relationships fail because of a lack of purpose. I've seen businesses fail because of a lack of purpose. Your purpose will drive you when, your purpose and your vision will drive you when times get tough, okay? As I've said before in a previous video, pain pushes until the vision pulls, okay? Having a purpose that ties in with your vision is gonna help move you forward. But think today, what's your definite major purpose? And if you don't have one, what can your definite major purpose be? And it's got to be something more than money, because once you get the money or the goal, you know, you lose your motivation. It's got to be something that transcends, you know, the material world. Like being the first person in your family to have a successful business, or anything. There's so many definite major purposes you can have. You could say, I want to be a astronaut, whatever the case may be. But just think to yourself, okay, what can I do, or what is my definite major purpose? Because it's shocking how many don't have one, how many of us just wander in circles our whole life and don't make much progress. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of us feel like we don't make a lot of progress because we're thinking we're going around in circles. I made a previous video before talking about lanes over circles, okay? But this is just something to think about, okay? I'll tell you another thing. If you hold your goal in front of you, it'll improve your life in ways you never thought of, okay? It's been proven that you will have more money when you have more goals. You will have more confidence. You'll walk faster. I mean, I've seen these things in my own life. Just by having a definite major purpose and I think about it every day. And Earl Nightingale talked about this too. The father of self-development. He said all a man needs is a purpose and faith, okay? To get to where he wants to go, all a man needs is a purpose and faith, okay? Now, what is your purpose? The main point of this video is that having a definite major purpose is going to make your life more successful than not. Okay, you can't hit a target. You can't reach a destination that doesn't exist, okay? You know these things, okay? But let's just apply them and understand that if one does not know the port to which one sails, no wind is favorable, okay? Get these forces on your side by knowing which direction you want to go. The world gets out of the way of the person who knows where they are going. Have a definite major purpose. Google the baseball player I brought. This stuff is real. Okay? Just think about it. All right, now you have a fantastic Monday and think about your purpose, your mission today. Okay, spend some time thinking about it. Free yourself. Independence Day was yesterday. Free yourself. Free yourself with your mission. You can win. Okay, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current circumstances. Oh man, I guess I'm just gonna go in today because I have to go to work because everybody else is going to work. I think a question I ask yourself, why do you go to work? Is it because everybody else did it? That's your answer, that's the wrong answer. And lastly, as always, successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. If you want to sit on a tree one day, make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? Bye.